football fans, and welcome to the coverage of the Film Life 7's Football League. We are in the semi-final stage of the tournament, match number 1. It's Telemundo Laro going up against Super Eagles. Sedef Tupas together with Ryan Phoenix. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. You are watching us on 5+, and 2 matches on tap tonight, but the first one, Telemundo Laro determined to dethrone the Super Eagles team that has lorded over the Film Life 7 Football League for the past 2 seasons.
Well, that's easier said than done because the first rank Super Eagles have let in the fewest goals so far in the regular season, and of course being 2-time defending champion, they are a match for any team, especially for Telemundo.
Well, the quarterfinals, it was Super Eagles with a trouble-free 4-0 win against Tondo FC. As for Telemundo Laro, they needed some heroics from Gia Segawa to come out on top against Real Amigos.
And that game by Telemundo, that victory was a very hard-earned one because 0-1 ang scoreline in the half. They were actually losing to Real Amigos, so it's gonna be somewhat of a uphill climb for them contra sa defending champion Super Eagles.
Well, Super Eagles winning that first meeting early in the season, but you know, Telemundo Laro, they've claimed a few scalps here in the 7th Football League. They beat Ghana FC, which was unbeaten at that time, so they have to be wary if you're Super Eagles with the threat of Telemundo Laro.
Well, they have their quality players. For talking about Telemundo, of course, you got Ali Borromeo and Anton Del Rosario, 2 former Ascals leading the charge, but a host of other players as well for Telemundo.
Well, Hector Zaghi is also there, and of course, Takashi Odawara, who's been a very great addition to this team midway in the tournament.
Iha Sigawa as well there, and bannered by the goalkeeper and Cedric Rodreal. This is, well, you can say, an all-star team. Can they play as a unit is a question now.
Well, Super Eagles, it's a tried and tested lineup here in the 7th Football League. The likes of Ibere and Olisa right there leading the way.
And a lot of players as well, forming a very solid core for Super Eagles. It's going to be a very difficult game for Telemundo, but below Gambola.
Well, Telemundo, they were looking to start strong against the Super Eagles team. Will there be an upset in the first semi-final? Malalaman natin yan. Kickoff coming right up between Laro, Telemundo, and Super Eagles. It's the semi-finals of the Film Life 7's Football League. Telemundo Laro against the 2-time defending champions Super Eagles on this lovely afternoon at the McKinney Hill Stadium. Sedef Tupas calling the game with the one and only Ryan Phoenix. And Ryan, this should be a cracker of the match because of the quality and the personalities on the pitch that we're seeing.
Well, you just feel the tension and the excitement in the air dito sa McKinley Hill Stadium. Iba talaga pag knockout stages, and especially this is for a slot in the final.
It's an early chance there. Wako Kanya's header off that long throw from Anton De Losar, collected by Abu Ibrahim. Wako trying to find Odawara there. Odawara could not open the scoring. I thought he should have done better there.
That was a golden chance for the Japanese striker. And Telemundo, alam mo, they are a team full of stars. And don't let their ranking fool you. They're maybe number 4 in the standings, pero they are a match for this top-ranked Super Eagles team.
Some of them have experience at the highest level in Philippine football. Also very accomplished international players for the Philippines. Landry looking for Wako. And Fidelis Nabufe was able to head that away.
Nakakatuwa yung matchup na Wako Kanyas and Fidelis Nabuife. In their past life, si Wako ay defender, si Fidelis ay striker. Nagpalit sila ng roles for the 7th game.
Pitch is smaller. The action is quicker in the 7th Football League. But look at the size of the players that we have on the pitch right now. Ryan, Ali Borromeo, Wako Kanyas, and of course, Super Eagles, very imposing physically. They go on a counter here. Olisa. Andre was able to come up with a block.
Yung pag-release ng bola, medyo mabagal lang konti. I thought he could have released it faster.
Anton de Lusario was looking for Odawara.
And as with any knockout game, you expect both teams will not give any quarters, will not take any quarters as well.
How did these two teams make it to this point of the season, Ryan?
Well, of course, top 8 teams in the league progress to the final 8. And last week, ang Super Eagles dominated Tondo to the score of 4-1. While Delimondo came from behind to beat Real Amigos 2-1. So Delimondo, we could say that barely just making it to the semifinals.
Nice throw there. Oh, Ibrahim with another stop. And Delimondo with a couple of chances early here. Just 4 minutes in, and Delimondo already denied twice by Abu Ibrahim.
Don't you just feel nostalgic, Sadel? You saw Anton de Luzar just throwing it into Ali Barumeo for the header.
Well, that was a connection before where they asked us. Ali from long range.
And so far, so good for Delimondo. 0-0 ang scoreline, pero they have had 3 shots in the Super Eagles goal. And Super Eagles is a team that conceded the fewest goals in the regular season. So you know, matindi ang depensa ng green shirts ng Super Eagles.
I think the concern really during the regular season for Telemundo Laro was attendance. Much like any recreational team, whether it's a basketball or a 7th football league, a recreational team.
Guilty ka ba dyan, Sadel?
Of course. Some of the guys here actually also play basketball. Romeo skipped our basketball game early this morning to prepare for this one. So you know how much this means to Ali. He doesn't want to miss a game.
Priorities.
Lovely work there. The finish from Waka was a bit disappointing. Off target on that one.
Narinig mo yung reaksyon ng kakampi. Medyo they were one in expressing their dismay. Could have been better for Wako Cañas.
Nice pressure there, but Super Eagles trying to free up Ebere. Could not control Landry. And Anton de Lusario with a no-nonsense clearance all the way to the other half.
You just feel it. No? It's not like any regular season game itong laro ngayon, because you know that a place in the final is at stake. And for a team like Delimondo, they want to really show that they belong in the final. So kailangan nilang matalo, of course, ang 2-time defending champion, which is no mean feat.
Well, you know, this Telemundo team has actually claimed the scalp of Ghana FC in the regular season, and that's Ghana FC, of course, is the number 2 seed. So hindi strangers upset itong Telemundo Laro, but Olisa is right there. Let's get away. Stanley off target.
Hindi accurate yung tira na yun. Going back to what you said, I think Delimondo, don't let their ranking fool you, because I think they're really better than what their ranking is, which is 4th place. And if everyone was present in the regular season games, I think they would be ranked much higher. But as you said, it is what it is, and they're here now. And this is as much as acid test as it is for any team.
Now look at all the players who are very good on the ball. Oh, Dawara! Just off target there again, drawing oohs and ahs from the crowd.
And quite a sizable crowd watching this crucial game.
And a lot of the youth games are just been wrapped up here at the McKinley Hill Stadium, so focus is now on the main pitch. Landry, you want to go to Wako. Terzaghi losing it. Nice turn there. That's Ibere. It gets taken down by Landry, so that's a free kick for Super Eagles.
Yung number 9 ng Super Eagles, big and strong. And when he made that turn, medyo napag-iwanan ng konti defender. But this is a great chance now for Super Eagles. Let's see. Usually pag ganyan mga smaller side pitches, I don't think they go straight to goal.
Let's see what they come up with here. And that is Michael Okiago over the ball. Okiago off the wall. Throw in. Super Eagles looking for Ebere, headed away by Anton. Wako Kanyas looking to turn. Wako. Oh, nice move there from Wako. Was looking for Zagi Odawara with his left foot. Kanyas keeps it in play.
You just feel in these early stages of the game, you feel that Delimondo really wants to win this game because nagbibigay sila ng extra effort. You look at Wako coming from the outside just to put the ball in play.
And they're not allowing Super Eagles to play their usual possession game here. Look, usually Super Eagles, we've seen them very comfortable on the ball, especially when they're facing lesser opponents. Nice ball there from Anton. Odawara looking for Ali. And you see there's a plan there. There's a plan. You would think that I think Anton has organized a few practices here for this team in the past few weeks, or of course they've played several matches together already. And when you have an elite playmaker like Odawara on your team, and you're sure to get a lot of chances. Lisa keeps it in play. Ebere. Odawara wins it back.
Pansin mo, parang ang susi ng atake ng Delimondo is through the number 6, Takasio Odawara.
Oh, looking for Wako there. Ebere. No, nice defending there. Vital touch from Landry. Ebere. Tight angle. Landry is there once again.
Landry has been massive for Delimondo.
Stanley to Alisa. Gotta stay tight if you're Dilimundo. They go to Wako, and Fidelis makes sure that nothing happens after that.
For Delimondo, you see that how important si Landry number 2 and Anton number 3 to their defense is, especially number 2 na si Landry. He has been the rock there. And just the one change pala for Delimondo. Cedric Hodreal is not available today. He is replaced by Guy Hasigawa on goal. In goal.
Lisa. Anton de Rosario is there. Sagi. Wako Kanyas. Kanyas with a strike. Ibrahim with a save.
Third shot on target for the white shirts, Delimondo. Unable still to find a breakthrough, pero not because of lack of trying. Quick glance sees Super Eagles with 3 fouls. Again, importante ang foul count. The moment you reach 5 fouls, you are in the penalty area, a penalty zone.
Yu Ushida in the match, replacing Ali Borromeo. Oh, Olisa. Trying to play the dummy there was Ebere. Just looking for Femi Ogunrinde. Okay, Yago from range.
I had a good chat with the coach of Super Eagles before this match. And sabi niya, of course, he acknowledges that the fact that this is gonna be a tough match. But he has the belief that in the end, yung kanilang koponan ay magwawagi
Oh, well, they've done it twice already here. Okay, Iago intercepting the pass from Anton. Olisa. And Super Eagles just seem to be running out of ideas when they reach their final third. Will get it done also in the match. Femi. Another shot off target.
Just drags the ball wide, number 33. And sabi ng coach ng Super Eagles, they've got a full squad to play today. While for Telemundo, it's actually one of the rare times I think that we got more than 10 people in the roster.
Absolutely. Must be tough for Anton, having to organize the league and also having to get everyone together. And I know how competitive the guy is. Fidelis, rare foray to the attack zone. Comes to nothing. Stanley goes straight at Hasegawa.
First shot on target for the Super Eagles. And so far, hindi nakaka-impose ang laro ang green shirts. They seem to be unable to impose themselves.
Oof.
And just taking what laro is giving them, which is not much.
Yeah, that is true. Not a lot of time on the ball. And Noako has been requested to push forward. Femi. Landry with the clearance. Now Super Eagles can start all over again. Ogunrinde. Stanley. Olisa. Okay, Iago, that is a corner for Super Eagles. Another change. Daniel Peters in the match, placing Wako Cañas. That is a like-for-like exchange. A striker in for Wako. Lisa. And, Femi just shoots over.
And as it is with the semifinals matches, it's a battle of the heavyweights. And these two teams, of course, can't get any more heavyweight than it is.
Delibano. Just poor ball there. Sam Landry has been immense at the back for Telemundo Laro. Now Super Eagles getting control here.
And Telemundo just happy to let them have the ball at the back.
Ibere. Effort is blocked. Ogunrinde! Femi opens the scoring. That's a snapshot out of nothing, really.
And you
1-0.
almost say against the run of play, Super Eagles score, and that time around, he managed to put the ball in the ground instead of just blasting it over. And that is a hammer blow to Telemundo, and big boost now for the Super Eagles.
And the thing here for Super Eagles is that they've just settled into this match, because Telemundo Laro been all over them in the early goings.
Psychologically now for Telemundo, they have to recover, because ang isipin nila, we threw everything at Super Eagles. We came up empty-handed, and Super Eagles, we could say second gear, scoring a goal.
There's a lot of space right in front of Femi Ogunrinde. A layoff from Ibere. Abu Ibrahim with an emphatic clearance.
Yung sinasabi mo kanina that Delimondo might have been training the last few weeks to have these sort of combinations and set plays. I'll tell you what, Super Eagles have been doing it for the whole season.
Past 2 years, really.
So, medyo mahirap kalabanin yung ganong klaseng mga familiarity.
Fouls Ogunrinde. Now, free kick here for Super Eagles. Yu Hoshide struggled to make an impact. And back comes Ali Borromeo.
Of course, Yu Hoshide and Ali Borromeo, part of the coaching brain trust ng Kaya FC, Iloilo.
Ogunrinde, forcing a great save there. That's Stanley.
Just like that, the Super Eagles is slowly but surely imposing themselves in this game.
Oh, Ibere from close range. And they switched off there, Ryan. And Ibere makes them pay.
And just like that, it's 2-0 for the two-time defending champions. As you said, moment of hesitation. Is it switching off? Nonetheless, Delimondo now shell-shocked after such a very strong start.
Goal coming in the 19th minute. Oh, Fidelis just dispossessed. Get it on there. Growing in confidence. Our Super Eagles, not that they've been lacking in confidence. Wako. I'm trying to get it done. Just over the bar.
That was a golden chance for the number 4. And that is what a good keeper does to your mind as a striker. You just feel that you've got to do a little bit extra to beat the keeper, which will result now in you blasting over your shots over. Yan ang nangyari kay William Garridon.
Very. Stanley. Oh, that would have been lovely.
Good 1-2 on the left side for the Super Eagles, and all of a sudden, they have really been on the front foot.
You have a timeout here. It's Super Eagles on top 2-0 against Delimondo Laro. We'll be right back. We're back at the McKinley Hill Stadium. First semifinal of the Sevens Football League. It's Delimondo Laro in white, playing against Super Eagles in the green and white uniforms. And it's a 2-0 lead for Super Eagles late in the first half here. Cañas. Ali Borromeo. Effort is blocked. That's another throw in.
And one feature of the Sevens game is that merong pwedeng timeout na itawag just to kill the momentum of the other team.
Anton for Wako there with that back heel.
And one thing we noticed after the timeout was Delimondo getting more aggressive physically, just launching into tackles that bit stronger.
And Anton cross too strong.
But they know they can't afford to concede one more goal on Delimondo, because against the Super Eagles squad that is very tight defensively, you can't really score many goals, and to concede one more would be, I think, game over for Delimondo. They know that.
Segawa. Landry. Terzaghi. Still Zaghi. Femi Ogunrinde right in front of him. Landry. He's looking for Wako. And Stanley is right there.
And if you look at the Super Eagles squad, you can't help but admire. Napaka-workmanlike nila, no? Almost to the point of, you could say, being boring, because they're really so good in terms of anticipating the passes, in terms of finding their teammates.
Odawara is denied. Another great chance there for Telemundo Laro. Not a lot of players back for Super Eagles on that corner. And Ali Borromeo was able to find Odawara there. Wako to Odawara. It's blocked once again. Ibere one-on-one with Hasegawa. Hasegawa comes up with the big save.
To keep Telemundo in the game.
Del Rosario the strike, and Fidelis Nabuife. Another superb block. Anton Cañas in the area. And so Orisa Onene had to come up with a defensive effort there. Ali. So many bodies there in the area. Borromeo lifting it. Ibrahim collects.
And you can just sense the urgency from the white shirts.
And it's not like they did. Oh! Almost a howler there.
Napasigaw tayo pareho nun si Delph.
Everyone actually. Final moments of the first half here. Anton trying to find Hector Zaghi. Del Rosario in the area. Another throw in. And it's not like Laro has struggled in creating chances. No, the Super Eagles have just been superb. Oh, Dawara. The volley is over the bar, and that will do it for the first half. Goals from Femi Ogunrinde and Ibere, giving Super Eagles a 2-0 lead at the break in this first semifinal of the 7th Football League. We'll be right back for the second half.
Here are your Philam Life 7's Football League top 5 goals. At number 5.
But the Super Eagles keeping a decent spell of possession right here, as that is goal number 4.
At number 4.
Grab a 6-0 win over Stallion. Here comes Super Eagles. What a fake! An early opener from Ebere Uguchukwu. Not even the first minute has passed, but the Super Eagles already go into the score sheet.
At number 3.
Here's a chance. Ebere with a layoff and a second goal for the Super Eagles. Olisa Anene makes it 2 just after 8 minutes.
At number 2.
Pass to Geridon has space. Good layoff there, no foul. Hasegawa, what a shot! And there's an equalizer from Guy Hasegawa. Superb move from the Brazilian Japanese.
What a finish there, Hasegawa.
And your number 1 goal.
Trying to gun for that lead and this comeback. Odawara! And shoots the penalty right to the top corner and brings Telemundo 2 goals up.
Never miss another electrifying goal. Watch Philam Life 7's Football League Fridays at 7 p.m. only on 5+.
Back at the McKinley Hill Stadium for the second half. between Super Eagles and Telemundo Laro. And the Super Eagles with a 2-0 lead against Telemundo Laro, the number 4 seed. Giridon. Play broken up by Fidelis Narbuife. Again, great start here for Telemundo Laro. They had a lot of chances in that first half, just could not find a breakthrough. Abu Ibrahim has been superb on goal.
That's going to be a foul and probably a yellow as well.
That's a yellow on
That's a yellow,
Odawara.
yeah. That should be a yellow, yeah. Wako is complaining because initially, wala siyang balak magbigay ng yellow. Ngayon, the Super Eagles players reminded the referee na kailangan may yellow card. That's why he branded the yellow.
And it's a power play here for Super Eagles because Odawara has to sit.
7 on 6 is the personal count.
And that's a very important player as well. Segawa looking for Ali Borromeo. Nice control there by Ali. Zagi now. Hector Zagi trying to wiggle his way out of trouble against Emmanuel Silvernos. Zagi goes to the other side to Giridon, and Giridon could not get there. Lisa, heavy touch. Good defending there from Landry.
Well, if you're Super Eagles now, you'd like to take advantage of being one man up to increase your lead and really just put this game out of reach.
And Odawara is back now. Zagi. Giridon. Oh, body's in the box there. Nice build-up actually. Now Wako is back defending. Zagi. Pass just behind Ali. Ebere. Oh, Ebere hits the post and it's back in. 3-0 for Super Eagles. Just when you thought Telemundo Laro was back in it, and Ebere with another fine strike to beat Giha Segawa was not able to keep that one out. It already hit the post there, Ryan.
Well, Ebere just using his strength to ward off his defender, and you can't help but feel that now Super Eagles has 1 foot in the final. But of course, 3 goals in this 7th game is by no means an insurmountable lead. Kaya lang Telemundo really have now a very, very steep mountain to climb.
Getting crowded there at midfield. Odawara spreads it out wide to Ali. Wants to go to Landry. Stanley intercepting the pass. Still Stanley. Odawara gets it to Zagi. Back to Odawara. Hector Zagi. It's high and wide.
Well, sabi mo nga, no? Telemundo has had a lot of chances in this game so far. But it's a matter of Super Eagles converting their chances.
That's handball. Free kick here for Laro. Odawara looking for a gap, finds one, but Fidelis Narbuife is there. Zagi dispossessed by Emmanuel. Giridon gets it back. Emmanuel wins the battle. Olisa goes to Emmanuel. Oh, that shot is wide. With the goal gaping.
Number 9, Ebere was waiting for the pass. Hindi na-release yung bola ng mas maaga sa kanya.
Wako Kanya is unable to control. That's another goal kick for Super Eagles.
Suddenly, these small errors just counting and mounting for Delimondo.
Miridon gets it to Ali. Back to Aduara. Miridon. Kanyas is free. Could not lay it off to get it done. Back comes Super Eagles now. Short tug and William get it done, so ball is back to Delimundo. Teldo Rosario now in the match, replacing Hector Zagi. Kashi Odawara. Landry. It's cleared away. Oh. That is a foul on Femi Ogunrinde. I think he got him on the follow-through on the foot, huh, Ryan?
It was a high boot as well. Landry seems to be okay, which is a good thing. And more importantly, this is a chance now for Delimondo. For all their attempts and shots, I think they really deserve a goal at least. And this is a chance then for them to open their scoring.
Anton Del Rosario. Pinball in the area. It's another throw in for Delimundo Laro. Goes past Landry, but it's off Ali Boromeo's knee. Kashi Odawara, former JPV Davao Aguilas man, losing possession there. Bere to Olisa. Segawa. Landry making up the space there. Again, Delimundo dispossessed. Ebere looking for a hat trick. Pulls back.
And being very patient is Super Eagles. That's a mark of a great team. And they know they are in the ascendancy, they are in the lead. Hindi nila kailangan magmadali.
And the poor flick there from Wako. Tries to get it back. He does. Odawara. Landry back to Odawara. Takes it first time.
End-to-end action we're seeing here. On the one hand, Delimondo really must now try and find a way past this stubborn Super Eagles defense. Super Eagles trying to add on to their lead. Already a formidable 3-0 lead.
Borromeo. Just looking for Anton there. Charles Ujam in the match. Replacing Ebere. To Libano. Trying to keep it in play. It's another goal kick.
Delimondo has tried very, very hard in this game. Dami nilang chance, especially in the early goings of the first half when they really took the game to the Super Eagles.
Well, you know, at least 4 good chances in that first half that Delimundo were not able to capitalize. Odawara ends up with Del Rosario. Anton gets stripped by Silvernos. Another free kick. Odawara over the ball. Odawara straight at the wall. Landry again. It's over the bar once again.
can say Super Eagles taking Delimondo's best punch and living to tell the tale.
Ojam was able to beat Geridon, but the cross was dealt with by Delimundo. Not much time left here. Daniel Peters in the match.
Delimundo needs a goal quick from anyone.
Peters could not cross that ball. Ebere.
Alam mo, isa lang masasabi ko sa Delta, I mean, this Super Eagles side, in one word, is solid. Solid sila sa pag-atake, solid sila sa depensa.
And Anton de Rosario, it's pushed from behind by Ebere. Another promising position here for Delimundo Laro to come up with something on the set piece.
Well, palapit na sila ng palapit. Odawara has a very, very good look here.
Wants Anton to take it, and it's straight at Abu Ibrahim again. Went down quickly.
Well,
Collect that ball.
Might be too near for Odawara, kaya ang ganda rin ng pasa na yan. But again, very solid defending from the goalkeeper.
Odawara to Zagi. Nabuife has been terrific defensively. He goes down on the challenge, no call. Odawara on the turn, Ibrahim with a save again.
Well, Ibrahim, his clean sheet has been intact, but because he is really just a presence between the sticks.
Oh, didn't know what Dr. Zagi was planning there. There's a timeout here. Super Eagles still with a 3-0 lead against Delimundo Laro. We'll be right back. Back at the McKinley Hill Stadium, first semi-final of the Film Life 7 Football League. Delimundo Laro 3 goals down against Super Eagles. They have possession now. Odawara. It bounces off Olisa's foot. Sagi looking for a teammate. Peters. Again. Poor ball there. Ebere on the run as Stanley. Missing the chance again.
Well, he went for power, which was the wrong option that time around.
Sagi leaves it to Odawara. Odawara. It's been at the heart of every promising move of Delimundo Laro. Trying to release Montelibano there. Oh, dispossessed. Cedric Cudreal in the match for Delimundo Laro.
Well, his presence means that Guy Hasigawa can play outfield, where he has done well for Laro in the regular season.
Rare teams here in the 7th Football League with 2 really good goalkeepers. Delimundo Laro. Oh, collision there. Montelibano fires one off target. Feel the urgency now on the part of Delimundo. Have to make up for the 3 goals in a little over 10 minutes.
It's difficult, but not impossible.
Ebere goes down. Oh, great physical play there. Oh, call going against Takashi Odawara.
Napangiti na lang si Takashi Odawara because his no mean feat to wrestle the ball against Ibere, a bigger guy.
Ibere. Ball goes back to Delimundo Laro. Dawara. Landry. For Montelibano. Gia Segawa now playing as an outfield player.
He has done well as an outfield player in the regular season, si Gia Segawa. Medyo nag-switching na positions ng konti. Si Daniel Peters is playing defense. Si Landry is moving up top. But Landry is headed for the bench.
Nasigawa. She's able to carve space, but Fidelis Nabuife, right place at the right time there to deny him. Odawara loses out. Charles Ujab. Oh, nice play there. Oh, lovely passing, but they could not finish. Super Eagles.
You just feel the confidence oozing in their play, Super Eagles. The way they're just passing and backheeling their way is a team full of confidence.
Peters takes down Ibere. Free kick here for Super Eagles. Really hard to come back now, Ryan. Time not on the side of Delimundo Laro as well.
And factor in also the very high level of Super Eagles and make for a combination wherein it looks like it's gonna be very difficult for the white shirts. And Boogie Margarza is making his way in. He's made his way in.
Anton is a throw in. Hunter Maidment as well is in the match, number 12.
Well, one thing for the Delimundo Laro team is that Super Eagles now have 5 fouls. So it might be something wherein they can take advantage of if they can draw another foul from the green shirts. Pwede na silang running hockey style penalty.
Throw in. No, corner again. For Delimundo, for Super Eagles rather. This is always going to be an uphill battle for Delimundo Laro, but the way they started the match, Ryan, you felt that they did have a chance. Right now, from close range, Charles Uja makes it 4-0.
Well, it should be game, set, and match now for the Super Eagles, and I think it's very safe to say they're headed back to the final for the 3rd consecutive year. Again, very clinical finishing from the green shirts, and making no mistake is the striker.
Charles Ujam again from close range, but you gotta say that was a mistake from Delimundo Laro. This is what good teams do. They just raise the level of their play as the stakes go higher.
And you can say that, again, Super Eagles taking the best punch of Delimundo and matching it and scoring 4 better.
Hasegawa. Ujam. Stanley. So Vernus putting pressure on Wako Kanyas.
almost a bad pass from Ali Borromeo.
The return ball was really bad there. Odawara. Hunter. Back to Odawara. That was close.
But you know what, Sedelf? I think for the way that Telemundo started this game until now, they deserve at least a goal. They may well go to this after this game losing this game, but I think they at least deserve one goal to their name. The way they have tried, really.
Nice ball there to Ujam. Down the middle, right here. The cutback. Broken up by Monteliba, no Hunter. Oh, nice move there by Hunter, and Ibrahim comes up with another save. Ujam. Oh, stakes down Wako Kanyas there.
Is that the fifth foul? That's the sixth foul, I think, for Super Eagles, and now we've got a penalty.
Will there be a twist in the tail? 4-0 now, but Odawara with an opportunity to put Laro on the board. Odawara. Oh, 4-1.
That was the goal that Telemundo desperately want. But is it too late in the day for Takashi Odawara?
Not much time left. 3 minutes remaining. Oh, poor control. Let's see what Telemundo come up with here. Borromeo was right there. And Boogie Garce. Near the clearance. Nokoli in the match as well. So Coach Danny Cross has injected some fresh legs to this lineup. The wrong range strike again, just wide.
Wako Kanyas and Ali Borromeo are back for Telemundo. One final push for them. Can they make another?
Margarce! That thunderbolt just wide of Abu Ibrahim's goal.
And you get a feeling when you watch Telemundo Laro. Collection of stars, but do they make a great team is another question. Mga players, mga pangalan nila are very, very good, very familiar.
Yep, absolutely, because you know teams like Ghana, Super Eagles, they take this Film Life 7 Football League very seriously. Might be too serious sometimes.
Well, proof of that seriousness is the fact that when they have a match day, alam mo, kompleto sila. Yung Ghana and Super Eagles, at least 15 people suiting up for their
It's a lot. They play with a lot of pride as well, representing their countries. Super Eagles, of course, from Nigeria. Ujam. Wako Kanyas defending him. Charles Ujam trying to sort out his footing. Good save there. Oh, what a save by Cedric Odrial. That was brave goalkeeping.
keeping the scores at 4-1.
Nasegawa playing a 1-2. Mark Garces skies that effort. And that's it. Super Eagles remain in the title hunt. They are on track of claiming a third straight Film Life 7's Football League title after a 4-1 win over Telemundo Laro in this first semifinal. Ebere Ugochukwu with the brace, and Femi Ogunrinde also on the score sheet together with Charles Ojam. And a lone goal from Telemundo Laro coming courtesy of Takashi Odawara. That will do it for Laro though. Number 4 seed eliminated, and the number 1 seed Super Eagles through to the final.
Fantastic showing from the Super Eagles, just showing us why they are two-time defending champions, and I think it's very difficult to bet against them winning the third straight one.
The winner of the Bohemian Sporting Club and Ghana FC clash will meet Super Eagles in the final. That will do it for the coverage of the first semi-final here at the McKinley Hill Stadium. It's Super Eagles back in the final of the Film Life 7's Football League.